Hello Taurus, how are you? It's Kimberly. You can reach me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com. Wow. Yeah, that just happened. Well, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and it's the card of Capricorn. Let's see what else fell out for you. Okay. And then these all came out upside down. Okay, Taurus. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be female Tauruses. Or for some of you, you could be dealing with Capricorn. Or another, just another earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And the story that we've got here for you, Taurus, for some of you that this applies to, is the Three of Swords. So there's some sort of heartache or betrayal that's in the situation, and then you've got the Devil card in the reverse, and the Devil card is the card of Capricorn. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil here are both cards of Capricorn. So for some of you, you're definitely dealing with a Capricorn, and you're heartbroken. So there, along with this, is the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Swords is about a petty victory. If you will look, this witch, she's got all the swords, but like she's hurt her friends. She's isolated herself and her friends. So so I feel like some of you feel, as you reflect on this situation with this Capricorn, and it's almost like you don't know what to think about them. Like you thought that they were this person, and now you're thinking they're not. They're upside down. Or for some of you, it could be obsessive. You can't get them out of your mind. You just keep thinking about them. You know, it's not healthy. With this Devil card, it could be a third-party situation. And the Three of Swords there. And then there's the Moon in reverse. So it's like you may be reflecting on this situation and thinking that, you know, I thought they were this Queen of Pentacles upright, and now I think they're dishonest and don't have, you know, they're not an honest person, or that's what you did think. But this is saying that that may not be true. That the Five of Swords is better in the reverse than it is in the upright. So it may not be what you thought, or it could be. There's secrets here, Taurus. Secrets that haven't been revealed. The Moon card is also the card of Pisces. So for some of you, there could have been a third-party situation here with a Pisces. Let's see what we've got here. This Three of Swords. There's the Four of Pentacles. So you're brokenhearted, but you're still hanging on to the situation. Or it could be that there's a third-party situation, and you don't want to let that go. But then with this Devil card is the Judgment card in the upright. So justice's judgment will be done. Like the judgment is done, and it looks like there's a new perspective a new way of looking at things. Carrying on to your own music in this situation. Or maybe the other person just left and it may have seemed really easy for them, whoever this devil was. So this Five of Swords is coupled with the Page of Wands. So it's an obstacle that you need to get over. This petty bickering, or however you were seeing this situation, there may be another way to see it. And why is this Moon card here? What's the Moon card here for? What is this Moon card here for Taurus? Okay. So the Hierophant is here. For some of you, you need to move away from this situation because the secret is that that this person's married. Whoever it is that you're dealing with could be married. And that's why you need to move on from it. Is this... I don't know who this Queen of Pentacles is, because I don't know if this Queen of Pentacles is the Capricorn. It's like there's a Capricorn, heartache, and another Capricorn. So for some of you, you could be dealing with two Capricorns. There's the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. And that's in the past, but in the present there's heartache and holding on to the situation. And the Fool is here now to clarify the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like it's time to let go. It's time to let go. You've made your judgment. There's an obstacle that you need to come get over. In the Hierophant, it could mean that you need counseling, or to turn to somebody who you consider to be like a knowledgeable person or an advisor, a spiritual, someone in your spiritual community who you consider to be an expert about something, to move on, to overcome this obstacle. But you're still hanging on to this, and it's saying that you're getting ready to, but you know, it looks like you and I feel like this is you over here, this Queen of Pentacles, and it's like you want to be balanced with the Six of Pentacles. You understand that, you know, when someone's a baby, that they depend on their parents, and then eventually you know, we give back. Like you receive things at certain points in your life, and then you give back, and then you turn at the, you know, toward the end of life, you may need to receive help again, and it's a cycle, you know. So it looks like you're trying to stay balanced and know exactly how you fit into different cycles, but you're heartbroken and you're kind of holding on to it. And it's like, you know, here with the Fool, it could be that you know that it's foolish to hold on to this, or it could be that you're ready to step out and move on. and be out of this toxic situation and think outside of the box, and put the pettiness behind you and overcome that obstacle, whatever it is that's holding you back. And even though there are still secrets, things that you did not understand, you don't have to understand why. You know, the judgment's been made. So really the secrets of what happened with this person that was toxic for you, it doesn't really matter why they broke your heart. You just need to learn from it and move on, or learn that you don't always get the answers you want, the closure that you feel like you need to move on. Sometimes you just have to move on. So it looks like there's been a tough situation here for you. These want to come out. Perfect. There's been a tough situation that you've been going through, Taurus, but it looks like you're coming through it. Coming through it nicely. Like you know what you want. You want to be stable, and you don't want to be in a toxic situation. You don't want to, you know, you want to step out. You don't want to hold on to this. For some of you, unfortunately, this is that you have had a third-party situation and you're still holding on to things and you're acting very foolish about it, and you're causing a toxic situation. Somebody's walking away from you, and the secret is that somebody was married, you or the other person. That was the obstacle for some of you, is that the other person was married. But for a lot of you, this is about coming through, growing from this heartache, and coming out of this toxic situation and growing as a person. And these two cards that fell out here are the Sun card in the upright and the Seven of Pentacles. So these are both great cards. The Sun is about mastering new skills and celebrating, seeing yourself as this wonderful, happy person, or somebody that has a lot to offer, you know, that you can offer yourself in a way that causes growth and abundance to happen around you. And then you've got this Seven of Pentacles, which is tending after what you have planted. You know, your fruits, your trees are starting to bear fruit, and your plants are starting to bear fruit. And this is about you tending to your stability, the fruits of your labor, and continuing to, even though things are growing, the harvest has kind of come up, and now is the time to prune and water and make sure that the growth stays protected until it's time to collect the harvest, because it's not time yet. It's still time to learn and to master, and you are mastering those things that you need to with the Sun. Okay, so I think this is really, it looks like there's some difficulty in here, Taurus, but for a lot of you, you're coming out of this heartache and learning lessons from it, and you know, wanting to look at things in a new light and overcome obstacles so that you can reap the harvest in the future. So that's fantastic. And now we are going to go to the Fairy Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And we need a message for Taurus, please. Last part of August. We're reading from August 20th through the 31st. What have we got for Taurus? And all of that. Okay. Well, Taurus, making things interesting for me. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've got the Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Summer, the Seven of Cups, which is about choices, the Five of Autumn, which is the Five of Pentacles, and then the Five of Summer. So we've got two fives right here, and the Five of Summer is the Five of Cups. So that's like the end of a cycle. So this cycle, this heartache that you've had, it is coming to an end. There's these two fives equal a 10, and so that's great. And then we've got number 20, which is renewal. I believe it's also judgment. So here, the Ace of Summer says, open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So, like I was saying earlier, I feel like you're coming into a new awareness of what it is that you want, or even who you are. So you've had this heartache, this betrayal that you've had a hard time letting go of, but you are learning new skills, and it's time to move forth with those new skills. Then the Seven of Summer says, no more procrastinating. Your powers come from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So you've got a lot of choices. And this is saying, step out. You have the Fool card and the Judgment card right there next to each other, which are both about taking a chance. So open your heart and take a chance. Don't overanalyze things just because you've been hurt in the past. And then that leads us to the Five of Autumn, and it says, reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change or feeling challenged by money issues. So I really feel like this has to do with reaching out to others for assistance. And you did have the Hierophant in the last reading, in the last spread, which is about gaining knowledge from a mentor. So go find your mentor and turn to them for assistance or guidance, a friend, a family member. It could be that you're feeling challenged by money issues, or it's a poor time for a career change. But I really feel like with the Hierophant and the other spread that this is more about going and seeking help from others on this journey that you're on. The Five of Summers, the Five of Summer, or the Five of Cups, says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So the Five of Summer is about feeling bad about what has happened and being upset over what you've lost, and not realizing that you still have a lot going for you. So just trust that even if you feel like you've lost something important to you, that there is something else that can come from that. Something better, something greater, a better understanding of yourself, or who you are, what you want, or what you're willing to, what you have to offer, what you're willing to accept from others. Okay? And then you've got renewal here. And it says, review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. So you had judgment in your last reading, and you have judgment in this one as well. So, and here it's called renewal. But release those judgments that you've made against other people, or like I said, what you might have thought that you want out of life. It may be time to review that and think of things a different way. Okay, so that's what I've got for you there, Taurus. I hope that this solar eclipse that's happening tomorrow treats you very well, and I will talk to you soon.